Hey, Mike, Coach Robert here. Just feel inspired to leave you a little bit of message. I'm a little bit concerned about your post in regards to, well, I'm working on cry mode. I recognize that it's important, but I'm trying to find that balance between too much and not enough. And right there, I want to stop you. I suppose if you stretch your imagination and can sort of imagine an absolute absurd, ridiculous extreme, it might be potentially, I guess you could potentially engage cry mode too much. I suppose if you wanted to be ridiculous, I suppose you could. But look, Mike, in the context of your post, just in terms of like, well, I just want to use it so I can sing better, not be ridiculous, but I want to sing better. In my view, there really isn't a level of crying too much if you're being serious about it. Like if it's not a joke. Okay. So I want you to know that. I don't want you to be going, well, I got just enough, but I don't want to go too much. I don't want you to be thinking that's too much, or I've gone over the board. That's not a mental programming or self-talk in regards to relationship and understanding with vocal cry mode that I want you to have as my student. Anyone will tell you, and I think you just discovered that in your second post, is that 9 times out of 10, more cry mode gives you more benefit. All right, so don't put a governor in some sort of limitation on the amount of cry that you put into any note. Okay, and also remember this: one of the things we know about cry mode is the higher you go in frequency, the harder you cry into it. Okay, it's not on off. It's a fluid dynamic configuration. Right. So as you go higher, you cry harder. Right. Just want to remind you of that. Okay. So let loose, man. Take off the governor and just hit it. Hope this helps. Oh, by the way, this picture, I absolutely love it. This is a picture of the universe 300,000 years after the Big Bang. Seriously. This is a microwave signature. This is a heat signature of the universe. They looked back in time. They put a telescope and they stuck it like for weeks in the same position, right, to catch the photons, the light particles. And this picture is the earliest picture of time known to man, and is 300,000 years after the beginning of space and time, which is, in my opinion, actually even more cool than vocal cry mode. This picture represents a period of time in the universe before star formation. It's just like plasma, just heat and plasma and particles that are like getting out of organization. The process of entropy has begun, and they're just starting to sort of, it's expanding enough that the gravity is allowing the particles to start moving around, okay, which then begins to turn into stars. But this is super cool. I've always loved this picture, and I was able to find it on a wall hanging. Anyways, there's your vocal cry mode lesson and your cosmology lesson for the day. Hope you enjoyed it. Coach Robert out.